Hey, my name's Chloe Rader. I am here at TSB. I'm an instructor for makeup designery. Today, I'm going to be showing you tips and tricks on how to fill in an eyebrow. So today we have two different products. We have a pomade, which is also known as a dip brow, and we also have a powder. So we're gonna be going for a medium to natural brow for the everyday use. So at first, I'm gonna start out with a spoolie or a lash wand. Sometimes it comes on the back of your eyebrow brush, which is totally fine, but for this sakes, we're gonna be using a spoolie. We're gonna start out brushing the hair towards the way it grows. Just making sure it's nice and structured. So I've dipped my brush into the pomade and I'm gonna start out at the inner brow right in the front. I'm gonna start out by doing a straight line at the bottom of the brow. So I like to take my other hand and pull up so I can really see where I'm getting this pigment laid down. We've made our line, we've got it super structured, and now we're going up into the arch peak, which is other known as just your arch. We have made pretty much the rest of the brow filled in. Now we want to go in and really define that tail. So it's best if you kind of do it in one single stroke so you don't get a lot of sloppiness. So you just get that structured, nice tail. So we're gonna start at, again, the arch peak and go down and fill in our tail with one single stroke. And then we're gonna go back with whatever is on our brush. We're not gonna re-dip, and we're gonna turn our brush vertical and do vertical stroke like motions in the front of the brow so you kind of get that natural effect. You can take a spoolie, which I like to call it as your magic eraser. If you get too much product, you can just take that spoolie and brush that product out to get it more faded. So a lot of times in the front, as I said, you can use your spoolie to erase some of that product, but also to get more of a natural feel, you can use a eyeshadow or a brow powder and kind of dip your brush in it and kind of just do that same movement, and it's gonna give you more of that faded look in the front. You always wanna make sure to step back and look at the brow to make sure that they're even. And she has these baby hairs below the brow and above the brow, but that doesn't mean that you have to fill them in with the rest of the brow. You can go ahead and camouflage that with a foundation or a concealer as well. So it's looking pretty good for me. So the final step is to take your a clean spoolie and dip it into your brow gel and go ahead and go through that brow with the same direction as the hair growth. And that's gonna act like a paste to keep those brow hairs down and where they actually need to lay. There's a brow for you. Thanks for tuning in to Tennessee School of Beauty Tips and Tricks with Chloe.